It was just a Speedo, perfectly normal beach attire.
He likes to sing pirate shanties.
I do like to sing pirate shanties. Oh, had she but told me. How do you feel about Pepe Le Pew?
I think he's
'Cause
adorable.
I feel like that would be more of my
I think he's adorable.
aesthetic. Haven't had a Father's Day gift yet. I look forward to seeing what it is.
It's a shirt.
Really hope she said.
We have to bleep that.
Oh, okay.
You're a jerk.
Kylie is a recording artist.
Such a butthole. Not gonna lie, we're back here at the Jersey Shore and we're trying to race some weather. Let's see if we can do it. Let's get this podcast started. Welcome, real ones, to our very special second annual Jersey Shore episode of Not Gonna Lie, a Wave original brought to you by Allstate. As you can see, I'm back at one of my favorite places on earth, the Ocean Drive in Sea Isle City, New Jersey. And as you can also see, I'm your host, Kylie CAN, proud lover of Sea Isle City, proud supporter and advocate of the Eagles Autism Foundation. You can actually donate now to help us reach our goal of over $1 million. The link is in the description. And proud wife to this flip-flop wearing bearded guy next to me who famously ripped his shorts off at last year's OD event. That's right. We're almost 1 year out exactly from the day that he pantsed himself and proceeded to wear a Speedo for the rest of the event.
It's a perfectly normal beach attire.
Maybe in maybe in Europe.
Europe, Miami, I think I've seen a bunch down there.
For sure. I don't frequent Miami, so I can't speak
Definitely
to that.
not specific to the Jersey Shore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. You guessed it. It's my husband. Jason, welcome back.
Hey, thanks for having me.
This episode comes out the day after this year's Shorebirds event. Can you tell everyone what crazy shit you have planned? Because if there's going to be a breakaway situation, we want to know about it.
Yeah, no breakaways this year. Last year, I lost a bet to Bo Allen. We didn't do the bet this year, so no breakaway Speedo shorts.
Was that because you didn't want to lose?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. I think the Speedo was good for a year. We can retire the Speedo. I don't want to just do the same thing over and over again. You got to keep it fresh.
Yeah.
This year we're going to have a 250-gallon aquarium filled with beer.
I love that you said it like you went into it super casual. Mm-hmm. We just have a massive aquarium of beer. Yeah.
It's we're calling it the beer aquarium.
Naturally.
Yes. And if the beer aquarium gets drank this week, emptied, we will be donating another $100,000 to the Eagles Autism Foundation. So
drink up.
So it's your responsibility to come to the Ocean Drive and drink as much beer as possible for families, autism, research, neurodiversion. Am I saying that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think that's right.
If you come and you drink beer, we will only make a bigger impact on the autism community, their families, the programs, the research that are supported by the Autism Foundation.
That's exactly what I said.
That's literally what he said, verbatim. He said those words. Exactly.
And obviously, Garage Beer is helping us out with that. Utz has a giant pool with, I think, 1 million cheese balls filled that people are going to bob for something in the bottom of it. I think
golden beer.
Golden beers, yes. Mm-hmm. So all in all, it'll be a couple days of debauchery as well as community and philanthropy all combined together. My kind of favorite coalescing things of,
Okay, we'll talk more about guest bartending, but coming up on today's Jersey Shore special, Jason and I are going to answer some of the most pressing Ask Me Some Things questions sent in by the real ones, like what to do when your kids hit the three-nager stage and how difficult it was or wasn't to squat Travis at the other podcast live show. We also have a doom scroll clip that's inspired a game Jason doesn't know we're playing yet, and to be honest, neither do I. That's always a recipe for success. And then I'm going to be joined by one of my best friends who also runs the Eagles Autism Foundation. She's going to embarrass me just like my college roommates did. It's the EAF Executive Director, Ryan Hammond. But before we get to all of that, a quick NGL announcement. As some of you may have already seen, I was in Disneyland Paris a few days ago taping a very special episode of the podcast with a good friend of ours, Alona Mar. But none of you can keep a secret. So now people know. What you don't know is who I got to meet
No, you just said it, Ilona Mar.
No, I know Ilona. I got to meet Olaf. Yeah.
It's kind of like
no. Bleep that. The rundown blatantly says, hint at it, but don't say it out loud.
Yeah.
Bleep that.
Yeah.
Bleep it! I got to meet someone who likes warm hugs. Whatever. But that's all I can say for now. You got to wait until next Thursday, July 2nd to watch our Disneyland Paris Spectaculaire. All right, that does it for today's announcements. Let's start things off with 6-ish. Ask me some things. It's actually ask us some things. Questions from the real ones in honor of our year 6 of Shorebirds. Well done, Queen Emma. I see what you did there. Ask us some things is brought to you this week by Allstate. Number 1, first up I'm not gonna say people's names because then I always go to shit on that. Number 1, first up from at Sunshine Sweetheart. I did it anyway. I fucking did it anyway. Fuck you. Number 1,
What's wrong with
first
Sunshine
up.
Sweetheart?
What?
What's wrong with Sunshine Sweetheart?
No, every so often we get into it and someone has like some weird ass, like you can't tell where the first word ends and the second word starts. It's a whole fucking thing. Yeah. Reading names is trash. What did you get for Father's Day? He doesn't actually know.
Yeah.
He didn't receive it yet.
Haven't had a Father's Day gift yet. Unfortunately, I was out of town on Father's Day.
Yes.
Which is not ideal. But I look forward to seeing what it is.
Me too. I know what it is. Yeah.
It's a shirt and a game that I ordered months ago that's in the back of my closet that I forgot to bring to the shore, and now he can't have until I go home.
I really hope
So
she
there's
said.
that.
Really hope she said.
We have to bleep that.
Oh, okay. Oh.
God. Never mind. Okay.
All right.
Now I'm sweaty. Here we go. Next one. What's Kylie's best attribute?
This is for me.
You looked so... No, they asked me.
That's a tough one to answer because you have a lot of really good attributes.
Way to save it.
And sometimes strengths can be weaknesses. I would say that you're a very principled person and convicted human being, and that allows you to stay true to who you are and what you stand for, and understand what's right and wrong. And I think that all of those things are also things that I value and love and appreciate about you, and keep me headed in the right direction as well. And I would say that's your best attribute.
That was the kindest way to say that I'm bullheaded.
I mean, at times, for sure. No, there's definitely negatives to that. But I would say overwhelmingly positive than negative.
Thank you for that. That's very sweet. Queen Emma wants to know, what's your least favorite?
Least favorite?
Yeah. To be fair, whenever I'm asked the question, and I'm sure you already know this, but whenever I'm asked the question, because I did say this on the other podcast, whenever I'm asked the question about my biggest pet peeve with you, or like the thing that like bothers me, it's just that you're loud.
Yeah,
that's that's always my go-to. You're a loud person.
Least favorite.
Did you hear that? He didn't argue with me at all.
I don't think there's anything to argue with.
He's so loud.
I think I got loud feet, loud breathing. I mean, there's not a lot of. I'd be a really bad ninja. The breathing
doesn't bother me. You'd be a trash
bad
ninja.
Least.
He's like, there's so many to choose from.
I would say my least favorite attribute is how particular you are with food. This
is perfect because I can't argue with that.
Yeah, there's nothing to argue about. If anything is even remotely even close to the date, you want to throw it out.
Correct.
If anything's been sitting on the counter for like an hour.
Also correct.
You're like, nope, that's been sitting out.
Or I put it in the fridge, which.
If I try and make anything, I know that you kind of want to eat it, But at the same time, you know that I probably put zero sanitary efforts.
I mean, he probably didn't even wash his hands.
It was cooked though. It's going to be like the bacteria gets killed in the flame.
Yeah.
So that's how it works.
Mm-hmm. What I will say is that, and I've said this multiple times, that you, since we have been together, you've helped me like step out of my comfort zone in a lot of ways. Yeah. Like the idea of like, you make your partner better.
For sure.
You've helped me like be more open-minded when it comes to food. And I think there's a number of times during our relationship, like even when we were just dating, where I ate something where you were like surprised that I ate it.
Yes, for sure.
Number 3, next question is clearly more Dallas rage bait. If Jason was traded to the Cowboys, would you have had a Cowboys Kelsey jersey? You would have.
Well, I would have had to. Yeah, that's part of the requirements.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't. Here's the deal. This is actually a super easy question because I didn't even I've never put on a Kelsey Eagles jersey.
Okay.
So this is actually a really easy question. I'm going to take the loophole on this one.
I'll say this. If we have, well, I guess we only have daughters right now. If we ever had a daughter that became a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader, as much as I hope that does not happen, no offense to anybody, I will gladly wear anything to support them. I think that I get that you don't want to wear Dallas stuff. I get that there's like a whole Philly moniker out here. I think it's really important to show support for people that you love. And that goes deeper than my love of the Cleveland Browns or any of that stuff.
Okay. That's fair. Luckily we didn't have to find out. Next up, number 4, what's the best part of being a girl dad and what's the hardest part?
Best part for me, it was only Trav and I growing up. So I've never been around tiny women outside of like elementary school. And even then they had cooties, so I wasn't really talking to them. So I just think how adorable they are, how much you get to play with them, how much you get to see them learn and grow. Like Bennie's in a great stage right now because she's like just old enough to really start articulating what she has in her head and what she's thinking, but she's still young enough that everything is kind of amazing. So like every little thing she kind of like picks up on, and she's starting to go out of that age a little bit, but that's my favorite stage when they're really like in awe of the world and they want to talk about everything, and things that you take for granted on like a really regular basis are, I guess like put more in the forefront of your mind. So you get to experience the world again through the lens of like a tiny human who's just doing it for the first time.
Is there anything that you can point out as the hardest part of being a girl dad?
I feel like that's still that's down the road. I haven't experienced that yet. Right now, there's not a lot of negative sides to girls. I think those are going to come in like,
when we're all synced up.
Yeah.
The worst case scenario is if we end up as like a chain reaction period house, which means that at least one person every week of the month has their period. Oh God, we're going to have so much fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Teenage years are not going to be fun for a lot of those reasons.
Okay. That's fair. Number 5, next one is someone seeking out parenting advice. So let's see how this goes. Hi, Kelseys. We are in the three-nager straight up sassing everyone phase. Is this normal?
What is it?
The three-nager. She described it as the three-nager straight up sassing everyone phase.
I mean, I love that stage. Who doesn't? I love a sassy 3-year-old. That's hilarious.
That's Bennett right now.
Exactly. Yeah. Bennie, well, she's not always sassy. I think she goes in ebbs and flows.
Yeah.
Where she is like the sweetest thing ever, but she definitely struggles with the concept of sharing and taking her turn on things.
Yep.
she goes from being like the funniest person on the planet and like holding court and like being somewhat of like a stand-up comedian.
Yes.
And then 2 moments later, she's mad that they're laughing at her.
Pissed.
Yeah. So
absolutely furious.
Yeah. None of it makes sense.
And there's no knowing like what the breaking point will be. That's the craziest part, because she'll go and she'll riff and she'll keep running. And then all of a sudden you're just like, that's what got you? Now you're crying.
No, this is my favorite stage. I'm all in. I like emotion on their sleeves.
How do you respond to when they act a little bit sassy to you?
Well, describe what do you, is sassy like throwing a temper tantrum or sassy?
I think
different?
Sassy is sort of like trying to get their way.
I
let it ride.
I like when I think it's really easy when kids are having their emotions on their sleeves and outwardly telling you how much they hate your guts. I can solve that. I can tell them how much I love them and diffuse that situation very easily. And we're still in the stage where all of our kids are doing that. I fear more when kids are dejected and like actually not being sad. Sass it up. Let me know how much you're hurt by somebody taking your stuffed animal. We can solve that issue, but don't go into a corner and not tell anybody and let it stew. That's when it's like a major issue.
Okay. And last one for now. Do you think Kylie or Queen Emma planted the mice in the kitchen to speed up Project Cat?
Well, it hasn't sped the project up. So if it is, operation failed.
Yeah.
I feel like we have a very good time frame for when the cat is going to happen. And it will, I'm staying true to that timeline.
How quickly, because there have been quite a few times where you've either been like at work or like on a trip where I've texted you like, I'm going to get a cat.
Mm-hmm.
How quickly do you make the connection between that and, oh, Kylie saw a mouse in the house?
Oh, instantaneously. Yeah.
It is the tell of like, I'm headed to the shelter to get a cat. He's like, where did you see the mouse?
Yeah.
Where were the mouse droppings? He
For
knows that is a massive trigger for me because I'm an animal person. I'll pick up spiders. I'll pick up spiders. I'll take them outside.
You can't say you're an animal person if you have that much disdain for animals.
Well, to be fair, when the one mouse had to be squashed, I did call on you.
Yeah, I'll squish a mouse.
Nope.
I'll squish mice. Got to catch them. They're pretty quick.
Got to catch them first. You know who would catch a mouse?
Cat.
Yeah. Is it still barn cat or bust? Because I did tell you about the PSPCA has the barn cat.
Yeah. Well, I think
program.
Like, what are we calling a barn cat?
The barn cat is basically an inside outside cat, a cat that's really there to control pests, one that doesn't necessarily want to be your BFF, but is there to do a job.
Yeah, I mean, that's certainly what I would prefer in a cat. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, if we're really trying to eradicate mice, there are individuals whose entire professions will.
No, we have an exterminator.
Yeah, that is going to deter the mice
Adam
situation far more than cats.
Jason, I grew up with a cat in the house, and I couldn't tell you how many times I saw a mouse in the house that I grew up in.
Sure.
I just really don't like mice. I don't know what it is. The way they scurry. It's so gross. Okay, that's it for Ask Us Some Things. Part 1 brought to you by Allstate. We'll answer some more later, but right now let's talk about the reason we're here in places Kylie has some business being. This week, I actually have a lot of business being right here at the Ocean Drive in Sea Isle, and Jason has even more business being here because it's our big EAF fundraising. I would say it's 48 hours. It's our 48 hours of fundraising for Team 62. We're in year 6 of this event.
Yep.
How much have things changed since the first event guest bartending here at the OD?
Well, the first year, I don't even know. Was it just me?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, the first year it was just one person. We were actually like serving drinks.
Yeah. Wasn't that wild?
Yeah. And
how do you think your bartending skills are?
I think I'm very good at beer and most normal mixed drinks.
Okay.
And I think when I'm here, I'm like freaking ready to move and shake. And so I think I'm a good bartender. Yeah.
Okay.
I'd be terrible if you asked me to make like a Manhattan or like something of like higher scale or class.
Sure.
That's not what I will be able to execute.
You're like a rum and coke kind of guy.
Anything that comes from a little squirty gun, if I can fill it up with that and well liquor, I can make you a concoction. Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the craziest thing you've signed over the years?
I feel like there have been a number of weird items here.
We ran into the baby
yesterday. Yep.
At the arcade.
That's right.
That Jason signed right over that wall back there.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? Maybe 2 or 3 years ago?
The baby
she looked probably
was
3.
Maybe 3.
How much more community do you get?
For sure. No, that was definitely a fun one. Obviously, babies are not allowed in the venue.
Correct.
So that was a reach over the wall, Simba moment. Then I'm pretty sure I've signed an amputated leg here.
Yes.
Nearly positive.
Why not?
There have been a bunch of odd items.
The craziest part about that is there is not a single person in the Philadelphia area that just heard that and didn't bat an eye.
Standard.
I mean, that is just about as Eagles fan as it gets.
Yes. I think there have been a ton of other really interesting ones, but those are probably the 2 that stand out the most.
For the second year in a row, I'm also putting on a yoga class where donations will benefit EAF. Jason, will you be taking the class again this year? It's a little later in the morning. He had no idea we were doing a yoga class.
Yeah, I mean, it almost later in the morning makes me less likely. Yeah, it's like just means it's going to be hotter at that time.
So fair. That's really fair. Okay. It
I
was
also just
very hot last year.
I also I tore my hamstring last year running.
Yes, you did.
Almost all the time when I'm tearing muscles, it's because I have stretched. I am very notoriously anti-stretching, which my back does not appreciate. But for some reason, I just find myself getting injured less when I don't stretch.
Okay.
So I know that goes against I think scientifically, what's the study of people that study exercise? Kinesiology?
Yes.
Or human movement or
Study
something?
of movement is kinesiology.
Yeah, I think they would all...
Physiology is how your body works.
Like unanimously disagree with me, but...
Okay. Well, Jason might not be there, but I will be because we're doing yoga tomorrow at Excursion Park, right over there. Just behind us. Shout out to Stride Fitness here in Sea Isle City, and also Lululemon for their generous donation and partnership for this event. We're so excited to do it a second year. It's such a great way to kick off the day, and it will actually roll us right into our All Abilities series with EAF. We will have some yoga, some football happening there as well. And All Abilities means that kids, both typical and neurodivergent, can participate in the same clinic. It's absolutely outstanding, and an instance in which a lot of families find that it's the only place where both of their kids or multiple kids can participate together as a family. So it's a very exciting event. We're so excited to be kicking off all these events for this year. Even if you can't make it in person, you can donate to EAF and contribute to our hopefully over $1 million goal. Again, the link is in the description. And guys, it could just be as little as $5. It still gets us closer to our goal. We really appreciate any donation. Moving on, let's get right to Doom Scroll of the Week. Doom Scroll is brought to you this week by CVS. All right, first scroll. One of my favorite corners of the internet this summer has been World Cup soccer fans trying American things for the first time. And these English fans discovered water ice.
Nice.
Yes, guys, so we've had our Philly cheesesteak. Now we're here at Readers.
Readers.
For a water ice.
Readers. He did say water ice. Have you heard that?
I've definitely not tried it already, so let's give it a taste test.
Great choice, by the way. He got mango.
Oh, succulent flavours, pops in your mouth, refreshing on a hot day. Giving this a 9 out of 10.
Ooh, and I've gone for
Lemon.
the lemon one. So I actually haven't tried this one, so we'll give it a shot.
He says it's better than lemonade, by the way, which really blows my mind. Watch.
That is like a lemonade, but 10 times better. I'll go for 9.2.
9.2,
Top
strong.
tier spot.
Top tier.
Readers.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what water ice flavor would you have recommended them?
I think the mango's the one.
Right?
Yeah, that's the most universally liked and loved flavor.
Mm-hmm.
I think everybody has like their own, but that's the one that I think most people identify as like the best one, or one that's really good.
If you had to suggest one thing for the World Cup fans coming into Philadelphia to try, what would it be? Obviously, they said that they had just tried a cheesesteak, which I think is kind of a staple.
Yeah.
But is there anything else that's a little more obscure that you think people should be trying?
Oh, man. I mean, a lot of people like roast pork sandwiches. I think it's definitely...
He doesn't like broccoli
Yeah,
rabe.
I'm not a broccoli rabe
You can
fan.
get it with spinach, by the way.
And I'll give a caveat. I've had broccoli rabe that I like, but I think in general... I'm not
You also don't like sharp provolone. So a typical roast pork sandwich in Philadelphia is roast pork shaved very thin,
sharp
provolone and broccoli rabe.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like broccoli rabe, and you also don't like sharp provolone.
I don't mind sharp provolone. I would rather have regular provolone. I think that is another iconic Philadelphia like sandwich.
That's a great call.
Their hoagie rolls
Thank you for saying that.
are going to be better than any place else. And when you go back to the other places that you are and you're getting a hoagie roll, you're going to make out this really just, there wasn't a lot of thought or care put into it.
Now, since you're not on TikTok regularly, I do want to inform you what a couple other things are that the World Cup fans are, that are just blowing their minds.
Yeah.
Number one, free refills on drinks.
I've seen some of those videos.
Blowing their minds.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious to me.
Yes.
Chips and salsa being brought to the table for free at a Mexican restaurant, that they come out like with the menus to be like, okay, here are your chips and salsa. What would you like to order?
Do they have, who's infatuated with this? Like, I'm assuming
I think the marketing concept of you order food and you get chips and salsa to the table.
I guess, but what I'm saying is all right, Japanese fans. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I'm like. There's no way that Mexican fans are coming to the U.S.
I think the whole point is it's like the idea of
having some type of free item.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that's what the free refills is doing.
Well, I'll tell you this.
That takes us to bread baskets because they're endless and they're free.
I'll also say this, just so you know, there's nothing free. Like you're paying for it, whether you know it or not.
Yeah.
They will advertise
They've
it under
marked
the concept.
up all of the other things you're purchasing to make sure that you can cover costs on that.
This is classic capitalism marketing, Japanese and we have mastered it here in America. You may think you're getting something for free. In fact, you are paying for it.
The one thing that makes my heart happy that apparently visitors are absolutely fascinated with is ranch dressing, which hell yeah, we have it.
Yeah.
And hell yeah, it's delicious. If you have not, French fries, also pizza. Things that you would not think to dip in ranch, dip it.
I know overseas, at least in Europe, they do a lot of mayonnaise, which would make sense that they also like ranch. Like I feel like those are, they're both white and
creamy.
Yeah, I guess that's the right word.
Trav's gonna love that.
I don't know if Trav likes ranch or not. I feel like he doesn't. He doesn't like most of those.
There's no way he doesn't. There's no chance he eats it.
But he'll do aiolis, which is weird. I don't understand.
Because aioli is fancy, and he's fancy.
Well, aioli just has garlic. Isn't the only difference between aioli and mayonnaise just that it has garlic?
Not every aioli has garlic. Only a garlic aioli has garlic.
I don't think that's true.
An aioli is like a homemade
Can we
mayonnaise.
look this up, please?
Yeah. The primary difference is that traditional aioli is an emulsion of garlic.
I mean, I kind of knew I was right.
Then why are they calling it a garlic aioli?
For people that don't know, aioli has garlic, maybe it has more garlic. It's classic American capitalism marketing.
Honestly, yeah. I'm going to dive into that a little bit more later because I'm still not 100% convinced. When in doubt it. Okay. Next scroll. There's a new trend on TikTok called the girl dad effect. And this is about to be very self-explanatory. Queen, I'm the clip, please.
I'm going to watch this.
It says, my husband before the girl dad effect. It's just a man. Okay.
Did anybody
turns
notice
out I'm actually going to need an explanation. Is it supposed to be that he's... Oh, okay.
Did he?
Both of us are like...
Start that again.
Where? I think he just looks more mature.
The only difference is that he added a beard. Like, that's literally, he took his glasses off and has a beard now.
Hold up. What do you say about a beard?
Huh?
What do you say about a beard?
It's a makeup for men. It hides a lot of flaws. Why do you think I have this? I have not seen that.
Speaking entirely based off of our own house, I don't necessarily know that it's girl dad specific, but I do think that your spouse becoming a dad and getting to watch them move into fatherhood is hot. It's hot.
Well, I think women find attractive a man that either has a child, like dogs.
We actually planned that flyover. That
military
was a flyover.
Exercises.
Yeah, that was a flyover for us.
I think the act of like caring for another living thing is attractive.
Is attractive, yeah.
Yes. For women to know that this human being is capable of assisting.
That was a bad flyover formation because they shouldn't be that far apart.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing, what they're practicing.
There was a similar trend of women showing their partners glow-ups that we talked about on the show. But I am on record saying that you did not have a glow-up because you've always been handsome.
What is so the glow-up is again in reference to the having daughters?
No, the glow up that we talked about previously was basically like your spouse having a glow up since when you met them to them like being your actual spouse. Like maturing, like aging like fine wine. And I said that you didn't necessarily have a glow up because you've always been handsome. What do you think about that take? Do you think you had a glow up?
I think I've lost weight, which definitely is good now looking back at old photos.
Okay.
I think that there's some really bad photos of me when I was young in my career.
I did
shave
mention
my eyebrows with a razor.
Mm-hmm. And now you just let it ride.
No, I'll pluck the middle of them, but yeah.
Now, speaking of that video, Jason, a while ago, you said you might have to bring the mullet back.
I can't bring the mullet back. No.
Still thinking about it?
I would love to, but my hair's thinning too much. I can't do long hair anymore.
Do you think?
Mm-hmm.
You don't think that would work?
No, I don't think it would work. My hair just doesn't have the same texture that it used to, unfortunately.
Okay. I will say that you've gone quite gray.
My hair in the back still isn't gray. I have a weird...
Have you checked the back of your head?
Skunk.
Have you checked the back of your head?
Huh?
Have you looked at the back of your head? I'm looking at it right now. I can see the back of your head.
Okay.
Gray.
Is it gray back there?
Very.
Oh.
You're salt and pepper in the back of your head.
I always knew I was salt and pepper here.
It goes all the way around.
Like I'm like salt and pepper in certain parts of my beard.
Out here.
I'm mostly a two-toned. How do you feel about Pepe Le Pew?
I think he's adorable.
I feel like that would be more of my
I think he's adorable.
Aesthetic.
And whatever it is, I'm into it.
You're into...
Whatever's going on in your head, I'm into it.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
That does it for Doom Scroll of the Week, brought to you by CVS. We'll be right back with some more of the real one's most burning questions for us right after this. Checking Allstate first could save you hundreds on car insurance. Not checking the fridge before telling the girls I'm going to make their favorite breakfast? Delivery is just as good, right? Yeah. Checking first is the right move, so check Allstate first for an auto quote. It could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Potential savings vary subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate, North American Insurance Company, and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois. As a Type C mom, I need all the help I can get. So it's great that the CVS Health app helps me handle all my healthcare needs. It makes the whole healthcare experience simpler and more convenient, especially for busy parents and caregivers. The CVS Health app helps me get in and out of the pharmacy fast. You can pop in, pull up, and scan your digital barcode at the pharmacy counter, and the pharmacist knows to grab your medications. It helps me keep track of my healthcare to-do list, so I don't have to. I can also stock up on essential warm weather items like bug spray, sunscreen, and more. I seriously go in like supermarket sweep and just clear the entire sunscreen shelf. I have 4 children. I have to get them head to toe. Yeah, I do. CVS Health helps with that. And you can refill, track, and manage your prescription needs anytime. Plus, you can save money and earn rewards with extra care by unlocking in-store and online savings, no coupon needed. Go to cvs.com/app to learn more and download the app today. And we're back. Look at that. Magic.
That was fast.
And so is Ask Us Some Things, part 2, because Ask Us Anything needed boundaries. You crazy mother. Anyway, number 1, do you get pedicures to help rock the flip-flops?
I've never had a pedicure.
Mm-hmm. And he doesn't plan on it.
Don't plan on it.
Yep.
I don't know how else to answer that question.
Would you ever let the girls give you a pedicure?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I know that I've seen a lot of the guys do like the nail paintings and things, and I don't particularly have a desire to do. I can bond with them
in other ways.
And yeah, I'll play Barbie dolls with them.
Sure.
I also just don't like the
feeling.
I don't like the smell.
Oh yeah,
the smell of nail polish. I am like, it just is like, it's very tough.
Now another real one also asked in relation to the flip flops. Are there any places that you will not wear flip flops?
Any places I won't wear flip-flops, places that don't allow flip-flops, which turns out are quite a few, especially if it's a nicer place. Any place I'm going to have to walk a lot. Mm-hmm. Like if I'm at a sporting event, if there's any place where I feel like there's a chance I might have to run or defend myself, then I'm probably, or you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'll have to, I'd probably wear closed-toed foot attire.
Okay. Some of you might be thinking to yourself, there's no way he wears them through the airport, because sometimes you have to take your shoes off to go through TSA. And you know what I'd say to you? Wrong.
I mean, is there an easier way to take your shoes off than having flip-flops? It's literally, it just makes sense.
Did I just change my answer?
I have to bend down and I have to bend down and untie my shoes, put them on a conveyor belt, walk through, take them off, tie them again. This sounds like so much more work.
Are on the airport floor.
Every other animal's bare feet are walking all over the entire earth.
Yeah. Next question. What are his favorite songs to sing with the girls? 5 Little Ducks, Hop Little Bunnies? Absolutely not. He likes to sing pirate shanties.
I do like to sing pirate shanties. I do like to sing pirate shanties. My favorite.
And the girls, this so much so that the girls asked for it. We were just down here a couple weeks ago and the girls were asking for them in the car. That's
the beauty of a call and response thing.
For a very long time, it was.
Who doesn't love call and response songs?
What was Wyatt's song?
Really, Ellie was the one that liked it the most. Was "Leave Her, Johnny, Leave Her."
Not the pirate shanty. What was Wyatt's song? I'm sorry. What
You're talking about the Weekend?
Texas.
That was when she was very young.
Yes.
Yes. When I would play Lukenbach, Texas,
Wyatt. It's the only time she would stop losing her shit. I could get her to stop. During the bewitching hour.
Most of our kids, I'll find a song that I can realize, like if I play it or sing it, they'll stop crying.
I think the key is that when Jason plays a song for them, he'll sing along to it, or he'll get to a point where he doesn't even have to play it on his phone. He can just sing it. Yeah. And he has such like a nice low tone to his voice, and it's so smooth when he sings to them that it sort of like, I think just like snaps them out of whatever freak out they're having.
I mean, it's usually the song particularly. It's very rare that I can sing it like a cappella and get them to stop crying. But for Wyatt, if I played Lukenbach, Texas, for whatever reason, she would stop crying.
She would.
If I played Blue by the Fleetwoods, Finney will stop crying, or would.
Yes.
Which is the only reason Blue was higher than Taylor's album this year on my Spotify playlist. But I would say I do that. I also sing a song that's super morbid from the Ballad of Buster Scruggs. Do you want me to sing it?
Yeah, well, I don't know what song you're talking about until you do it.
Let me see if I can do this right now. For some reason, I'm blanking on it. As I was a-walking down by the lock,
that could get Bennie.
I was a-walking one morning of late, who should I spy but my own dear comrade, wrapped up in flannel, so hard is his fate.
Yeah.
I boldly stepped up
We're in it now.
and kindly did ask him, oh, why, what is it? Kindly did ask him, why do white? My body is injured and sadly disordered, all by a young woman, my own heart's delight. Oh, had she but told me when she disordered me, had she but told me of it at the time, I might have got salts or pills of white mercury. Now I'm cut down in the height of my prime. Get 6 pretty maidens to carry my coffin, 6 pretty maidens to bear up my pall, and give to each of them bunches of roses, so they may not smell me as they go along. Good night. I hope you don't smell the rotting corpse through these roses.
Shush.
Yeah. No, I like that song, The Cape by Guy Clark. Some of the Fleetwood songs, anything that sounds like lullaby-ish, I would sing a lot of the girls when they're in the crib at night.
Number 3, the next question is actually a tweet.
Yeah.
No one's asking the question watching this clip that should be asked.
What should
is
be
asked? At NGL with Kylie good? Your man is strong. You were squatting your brother.
Yeah.
Now, I actually didn't know this happened. Please.
This is before I was dunking.
Which feels a little silly to squat him. Were you waking him up the quads?
I was trying to get warmed up. That's right.
There it is. There it is.
I was just sitting on a couch talking to Will Ferrell for 30 minutes, so wanted to get the legs warmed up.
Yeah. Wake it up so they can fire.
Yeah, this is a big part of the training to dunk was utilizing a technique called PAP, post-activation potentiation, which all that means is you lift a heavy weight, and then right after lifting a heavy weight, while your central nervous system is primed, you go directly into an explosive jumping mechanic movement so that all of your muscles and nervous system are ready to jump as high as possible. So you're like training your system to recruit as many muscle fibers to train to be able to jump higher. So this is like similar to a baseball player putting like a donut on the end of his bat in warm-ups. Like he's going to make the bat feel heavier so that when he takes the donut off, the bat feels lighter and he can swing it faster. So that was what I was attempting to do there. Travis is only 200 and maybe 70 pounds tops.
So you knew you could squat him. You had confidence in that.
Yeah, I mean, I injured my quad squatting 670 pounds. Yeah. So I felt pretty confident I could squat him.
2.5 Travises.
Yeah. That was not going to be hard.
Now, you also, another question about the other podcast live show this week.
Yeah.
What did Kylie think of her husband's leotard goalie fit? Now, this outfit that you're wearing is actually your bobsled unitard.
That is my USA
right?
bobsled unitard.
Now, you've had quite a few viral outfits.
I have been known for outfits, yes.
So I would love to discuss what maybe your top 3 would be. And Queen was asking me to say a top 3 Jason viral outfits that I'm going to choose here.
Oh,
some
you're
options.
Choosing.
Yeah. You're not choosing.
Okay, that makes sense.
Do you want to pat? Is there an outfit in particular that comes to mind that you would like to pat yourself on the back for?
My favorite outfit that I've worn as like a dress as. I don't even know what led to it. I'm trying to remember why I did it.
Please tell me it's 51st Dates
from Halloween. 51st Dates. It was.
I knew as soon as he said dress as.
That was my favorite. Yeah.
I mean, you nailed it. And also the amount of like investment you had in that costume. First of all, it was because the game was on Halloween, I believe. I'm pretty sure that's why you did it.
Yeah, but still, that was a very unique. I think
you referenced it on the podcast as well.
Is that what it was?
I believe so.
Okay.
Now, some of the options here are the cowboy look from the Johnson's wedding.
Yep.
When you were in all black.
That was
looking fly. It was viral. On TikTok, viral. The bluey two-piece. Outstanding.
Like
last year in Can.
Yep.
The green velour tracksuit. Shout out to Big Dom.
Nice.
Great choice. The NASCAR outfit that you just wore, being a pit crew member.
With the helmet?
The pit crew suit.
Oh, the actual suit.
Yes.
Yeah.
People like that one.
Okay.
The mummer suit, OG. That's the OG.
Yes.
The Speedo from last year's Shorebirds event. And your first Monday Night Football broadcast with the shirt. I'm assuming that's the shirt that, where your buttons were screaming a little on your chest because your chest was like
popping out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have one here that particularly stands out? Because I got to pick a top 3 from this list. And
I mean, the 51st Dates isn't on this one. And that's my. Is it 50 or why do I always think it's 30?
I don't know. The bluey two-piece I love because it's like hot dad.
The bluey one was good. That was a shout out.
And I also think it like surprised people.
That was a shout out to Jason Sudeikis. He turned me on to that
company.
Roosevelt's or something like that. And I looked it up afterwards and saw that. And I was like, that's a good one.
The green velour tracksuit now, I feel like it haunts you a little because it is painted on the wall in Philadelphia down on Jewelers Row and one other place of him dancing on the stage in the velour tracksuit.
That was probably the best GIF I've ever been a part of.
For sure. And lastly, what's your favorite date night agenda?
Agenda?
Yeah, like what's the move?
I mean, going to dinner, but like, what is agenda?
So I'm going to throw a plot twist on here.
Okay.
What's our date night agenda for the shore? Because I feel like there's one in particular that I find to be there. We do it maybe once a summer, maybe twice a summer, and it excites my soul. Once or twice a summer, we wait until our kids go to bed, and then I have our niece come over and watch and just sit in the house. So there's an adult in the house, and then we sneak out and go to the arcade because the arcade's open until 11.
Yeah.
And that makes me happy. I love going to the arcade for date night.
Arcades are fun.
Because it's a great time.
It is.
And it doesn't get to happen often because quite frankly, I feel a little bit guilty.
We go all the time, but usually
it's with kids.
You're there and you're trying to let Ellie or Wyatt or Bennie win something. So it's more for them.
Kid focused.
Yeah.
I like parents' night out at the arcade.
Yeah, I'll play pinball all day.
That's it for Ask Us Some Things Part 2. Last thing before you go and I bring Ryan in, we actually have a surprise doom scroll clip. This is related to the surprise game we mentioned, which we're still nervous about. Queen Emma, can you play him the clip, please? I know what game this is. There's no way in hell that this man agrees to this game. I'm telling you right now. Essentially what happens is that you stand there with your mouth open and get drinks thrown at you, and then you have to like and figure out what drink it is. Do you think you can guess different beers, like blind taste test beers?
For sure. Yeah.
You think you could figure out which beer is
I don't know
which?
if I could do it this way.
He's not going to agree to this way.
Soda? What kind of soda?
I still don't know what's happening there.
Okay, so you literally stand there and then I would throw a drink and you would basically like, it would hit you, and as it hits you, you would guess what it is.
I mean, it sounds pretty fun. Yeah. You want to play this now? Is that what we want to do? We have drinks.
Oh, McKenna has a snorkel mask for you. A blindfold snorkel mask. We're doing this? Oh, you're agreeing to this?
It sounds fun.
Oh my God. Now, as you can see, we're standing because that's right. Jason agreed to do this game. I'm not sure.
I'm here to support you. And the not gonna liars.
Real one.
Real ones.
Yep. Okay. All right. He's ready. I have a shot glass here of our first item. Oh.
I'm hoping that's garage beer.
Any other feedback?
No.
You're just guessing garage beer.
That's what I'm guessing, yes.
And my hesitation should give you, it's leading.
It's leading?
My hesitation is leading.
Okay, so it's not garage beer.
Well, is it maybe
Lime?
a little. Okay. The whole thing?
Raspberry lime?
Wow. Okay. Good job, Jason.
Sorry. I thought, all right, yeah.
Oh, God. Okay. Ooh, that one was actually a great shot.
Oh my gosh, I know that liquid. Give it to me again.
Is it buttery?
No.
I have not. I have it. I have it again. Same thing. Oh, that was good. Oh, I'm sorry. That went up your nose a little.
Oh, good. Only helps. Only helps. Oh my gosh, why can't I think of the name of this? This is very easy. This is upsetting. I cannot get this.
Let me know if you want a hint.
Hey, give me a hint.
It is buttery.
Buttery?
It's buttery. It would be described as buttery with notes of butter.
It is a glass of champagne.
Okay.
Was
it bubbly?
Chardonnay.
There we go. Now we're there. Okay.
Chardonnay, I would not. I know people say it's butter. I would not say it's butter.
Okay. Sorry.
That's what
was
it
not
was.
helpful.
Sparkling wine.
It was not. Chardonnay is not.
Chardonnay.
Yep. Okay.
There we go.
Here we go. This one, I apologize ahead of time.
All right. Hit me.
Okay. Nope.
It's pickle juice.
Zoom in. There's still in his beard. That was such a bad throw, but I actually feel better about that. Okay. All right. Now I got another one. Okay. Let's cleanse the palate. Open wide. That was a good one. That was a good one. Why'd you spit it out?
Is that beer again?
What kind?
Garage beer.
Correct. Okay. Oh no! I'm reading these before you drink them, and wow, that was good. That was good. That was a direct hit.
That's wine.
Yes.
I'm gonna go some type of red.
Correct.
That's about as close as I'm gonna get. I don't even know.
Yeah, we're not a
Names of
wine
wines.
family. We're not a wine house. We like it at dinner.
Box wine.
How
Franzia.
about a Cabernet Sauvignon?
Ah, nice.
Sure. Yep. That's definitely a red wine. Okay. Okay. Ready? Nope.
Somehow I got my eye.
That's not good.
Yeah, that's burning.
I went up too much. I'm sorry.
That is it's got some stinging to it. Oh, I got my eye. I'm gonna say it tastes almost like Gatorade vodka.
You picked the alcohol correct.
Yeah, vodka.
Yes.
Okay.
Now I will tell you, it's just an infused version of that.
Oh,
And
so
you
this
give us-
isn't like a product?
No.
It almost tasted like fruit punchy.
Okay.
Strawberry? I don't know.
That was blue raspberry sped cut.
Okay. Way off.
So take you right back to college, huh?
So there's a blue raspberry.
Yeah.
All right.
I swear to God, I can smell it from here. That'll get you. Okay. Last one. Ready? Sorry, that was.
Your aim is atrocious.
I'm sorry.
Is this another beer?
Yes.
Another beer.
What kind?
So we've already done lime and garage, so I'm assuming we're going in a different path.
But would we do that?
I would hope not.
Okay. So what might it be?
Garage beer,
But it is,
lime,
and it is in a.
bottle.
Yeah. There we go. That's it. You did it.
Nailed it.
Now, how many did he get right? 5 of 7. Jay,
take that.
I
I'll take
was
that.
just, oh, okay. Thank you. I was going to say, I was just about to put my hand up for a high five, but I don't want to stand there asking for a high five. Okay. 5 out of 7. That's great. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
I love you so much.
I love you.
I'm so,
So much fun.
Can we zoom in on the garlic right there? That piece of garlic. Or
What was the garlic
is it
from?
a pickle? Or maybe it's a seed from a pickle.
So that was a pickle.
It was pickle juice.
Yeah.
It was definitely Grillo's though, because I could see the dill in it, floating in it. Thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Thanks for having me.
This has been very fun.
I should have got Chardonnay quicker. I don't know what the vodka infusion threw me off.
Yeah, or is your eye okay?
Yeah, definitely stop singing now.
Okay, great. Once again, you can donate to EAF
Yep.
for our 48 hours of fun that we're about to endure tomorrow.
Yes.
You can go get some dry clothing because I'm
Perfect.
actually going to be right back with one of my closest friends and the EAF executive director, Ryan Hammond, right after these messages from me. I'm currently at one of my favorite places ever, the Jersey Shore. Specifically, Sea Isle City. And soon I'll be hanging on the beach with the girls. But when I'm staying out in the sun for hours, I need eye protection I can rely on. So whenever I'm looking for my next pair of sunglasses, I always go to Sunglass Hut. Sunglass Hut has a wide range of brands and styles to fit any mood you're in. I always get Ray-Bans. Maybe one of these days I'm going to venture out, and Sunglass Hut is the place to do that because they offer so many brands and so many varieties. I bought the same pair of sunglasses the last couple times I've gone in there, and I've even gone so far as to purchase them as a Secret Santa gift because they're my favorite. And they fit most people, so keep that in your back pocket. Sunglass Hut offers a premium shopping experience you won't get anywhere else with expert guidance from shade experts. Visit Sunglass Hut and find your perfect pair of shades for summer. Sunglass Hut, own your moment. The real ones know that I love my Oura Ring because when life gets crazy with 4 daughters and 2 dogs, I know my Oura Ring keeps track of my health metrics so I don't have to. I love wearing this for multiple reasons, one of which I often forget when I woke up and how many times, because as a mom, sometimes you just got to throw it into autopilot. I do that pretty frequently, but I can wake up and I can see when I woke up, and it also helps me check in with myself. My readiness score helps me know whether or not I'm ready for the day. And if I'm not as ready as I should be, Oura Ring reminds me to take a second and maybe relax, which I definitely need a reminder about. Oura Ring 5 is the world's smallest smart ring, 40% smaller than the previous generation and more powerful than ever. Ultra thin and subtle, it's designed to become a seamless extension of your personal style and your most capable health tool yet. And it helps me with tangible outcomes, better sleep, enhanced recovery, and greater stress resilience. Do you want a close up? Should I beauty influencer it? Ooh, wow, ah. Learn more about the world's smallest smart ring and discover how Oura can help you better understand your health at auraring.com. Being a person is tough enough these days, let alone being a parent. That's why I use DoorDash. Because when life gets crazy, DoorDash just helps bring some order to it. Like this past week, when yet again, we ran out of whole milk. And you know, Finn needs whole milk. Because, well, she's a tank and she'll get mad at me. And she figured out how to yell now. So she'll let me have it. I'd rather just get the milk. And DoorDash helped with that. Came in clutch. Real life needs real relief. That's why DoorDash is there for whatever you need, whenever you need it. Life with kids is wildly unpredictable. No matter how much parents try to plan, there's always going to be chaos. Being able to offload a few to-dos and give a little more time to focus on yourself and your family is huge. We all know life gets crazy. DoorDash just helps bring a little order to it. Order now. I'm back, and now I'm joined by a long overdue guest. For her first NGL appearance, not only is she a great friend, but basically family at this point, she also has dedicated her life to incredible work for the autism community. She's the mother of my nieces, the executive director of the Eagles Autism Foundation, and now she's not gonna lie, Ryan Hammond. Ryan,
Hello.
welcome to the show.
So happy to be here.
First, how did we meet?
So we met because when we were launching Eagles Autism Foundation, I went to a team meeting, talked to the team about our mission, how we were going to work together, how I needed their help. And Jason shared your email with me. And he said, my fiance would like to get involved in some way, and handed me a piece of paper with Kylie McDevitt on there.
Yes.
And I reached out. At that point, we had 1 staff member, and you were volunteer number 1.
Yes, I was. And then she couldn't shake me because I just kept coming back volunteering. So much so that I then ended up eventually working for the foundation in an official capacity.
Yes, senior event consultant.
Yep.
Which entailed emailing the city of Philadelphia, closing down streets, ordering signage, wearing a walkie-talkie at all of our events.
Yes.
And it was amazing.
And now now I have 3 nieces that are not by blood, but by choice. And sometimes they claim me and sometimes they don't. Well, one in particular.
Yeah.
We're talking about you, Peyton. She likes to pretend we're not related, but we are now. And I talk about them on the show as my nieces because they are my nieces. Charlie, we just messaged her during one of our last episodes about the latest Gen Z slang because she is, as she describes herself, brain rot.
Brain rot. Yes.
So she told us
living your future with these teenagers.
Yes.
And it's nice for me to reflect with, your girls as well.
Now, Ryan had 3 daughters in 37 months.
Correct.
So they're all very close together, much like ours.
Mm-hmm.
They have similar personality types because of birth order.
Yes,
so
they
I
do.
really get like the most wonderful glimpse into the future by hanging around her girls. And also my girls are obsessed with her girls. So that is just a lovely trade-off that we get.
And I get to reminisce with the little ones. And we had an impromptu dance class last night.
Yes.
So
on the driveway.
In the driveway. Yeah. It's the best of both worlds.
But let's get to what we're really here to talk about, EAF and everything we're doing here with Team 62 at the shore this week with Shorebirds here at the OD, Beer Bowl over at the Yacht Club of Sea Isle. We're doing an Eagles takeover on excursion. Right before that, we're doing a yoga class with Stride and Lululemon.
We're definitely not overachievers. We definitely don't take on more than we should. Yeah.
Us?
Never.
What are you most proud of when it comes to this event?
I think the idea that we can have this destination in a place that we love, that we spend a lot of time with, and it brings the community together, I think is the most magical thing. It's so authentic in a way where we already go to the Ocean Drive. We spend time here. We know all of the staff. And to be able to partner with them and have them buy in and then share this experience with our players and celebrities, we're so excited. Dan Orlovsky's coming this year. So we keep adding new people who, hear about the lore or maybe see Jason in a Speedo. I'm not sure which one, but they want to be here. And I think everyone understands the assignment, probably because of your really scary talk of like, no one drinks for free. No one gets a photo for free. It's for donation.
I might do that.
But yeah, I think that's what it's all about. Is this is an event that's like not as structured. It's about people coming together, raising money, and everyone is lining up. The town is buzzing, and you'll talk to all the businesses and they're like, oh, we know your event's coming. Everyone in this town is wearing green this week. So I think that's what's been amazing, and it continues to grow every single year. People want to get more involved. People are celebrating 21st birthdays here, and it's been awesome to see just a culmination of what the last 5 years have been. And I can't wait for, this year to top that.
If you had the opportunity to talk to parents or caregivers of kids who are on the autism spectrum, what would you tell them about seeking help or any advice that you could give based on your years of work with the autism community?
Yeah, I've been with this community. It found me back in 2009 when we cut the ribbon at the Kinney Center for Autism Education and Support. So I've been with families on this journey a long time. And I think the most important thing is to get there and get the diagnosis so you understand what your roadmap may look like. So do you need speech services? Do you need behavior analysis? What are things that are going to help your child live their best life? It's really about this picture of like meeting them where they are and then helping them grow and thrive. So I think for families to recognize that there's a community out there of practitioners and schools and the education system and teachers and therapists that are going to help you. And then the flip side is I would lean in to these other parents who have been there to see a mom mentor a newly diagnosed family. It's just something that I've never seen such kindness and just generosity and a vested interest in like, I want to help you because I've been through this and I'm going to share all the tips and tricks. I like to think our neurodiverse employment program is a great testament to that. We piloted it with 3 adults with autism who wanted to have a job. 85% of people with autism are unemployed. We've never marketed this program. We just found people that we've connected with through our community and started it. And that's the other thing. You have to start somewhere. We now have over 50 employees who self-identify with autism, who tap in for resources from the time they interview. And that's because the parents talk to the other parents. So we have some kids that are friends and coming from the same school district, or, they have this pathway for a future that maybe was uncertain to them because of these communities that we're building. So I would say, seek the intervention to get access to the services that you need. Be an advocate for your child. Be relentless in the pursuit of making sure they get everything that they deserve to live their best life, and that it feels positive, that it feels celebrated. And because we need people that think different and communicate differently. It teaches empathy and so many different things, and it makes our world so much brighter.
Now, before we do anything else, in the spirit of guest bartending, we played this game with my college best friends, Amber and Gab. So Queen Emma thought we should bring it back for one of my other closest friends from adulthood. We're going to, we're going to get some red cups. So give us a second here. That's right, real ones. Red cups means one thing. Ryan and I are playing the special NGL version of Flip Cup called Truth or Flip, which makes no sense at all. But our production team is pumping their fists behind the camera because it's just the best way to have people answer questions to embarrass me. So that's
aligned with the event.
Sure, it's aligned with the event. Mm-hmm.
People donate $1,000. People donate $1,000
to get you
to play Flip Cup against Jason and Brian.
Whatever.
We need to bring you into the mix with Shirley Temples.
Okay, well, thank you for saying that. We're playing this game with a picture of Shirley Temple. Not beer, obviously, but the stakes are as high as ever because in Ryan's hand, we have a pile of questions written by the NGL team. God, this can't be good.
I feel like this is just like when we had to have the conversation on the way home from New York, like, let's reimagine your role. So now I'm in charge. So let's go.
Oh, no. Okay. All right, here we go.
I got to get myself together here.
I hope you don't.
Oh, hold on. Are we doing down, up, down?
Yeah, I think so.
Down.
I gave myself so much.
You did. I won. Winner.
Wow.
Okay, this is a softball.
Kathy, outstanding Shirley Temple.
Incredible.
God, that's a good Shirley Temple. That is the right ratio.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a good ratio.
Which is important.
Wow.
Kathy
Okay.
is a cocktail specialist.
God, she's a queen. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, push this in. Push that in. Push that in.
Okay, I'm back, guys, because I'm in charge now. What rules do you have when it comes to spoiling each other's kids?
Oh.
I can spoil your kids.
Yes.
Buy them bikes, what else? Ice cream.
And I get to spoil your children.
Take them to the arcade. Yeah, as long as it's reciprocated.
Yeah. This is the whole idea of like fun aunt situation. Like as parents, we can't really spoil our kids because we want our kids to be well-rounded and humble and understand the value of a dollar.
Mom needs to say no,
Mom
or
needs
I'll
to say
think
no.
about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But aunt?
Yes.
Yeah, Aunt Ryan and Kylie, they can do what they want. Within reason.
Yes.
But it's a pretty broad allowance.
Kylie may have impersonated me to call my child out of school before that happened.
I did that. I 100% did that. I did that. And I said, hi, I'm Charlie's mom.
She did admit it, though. She was like, I'm actually her aunt. Can I still take her? And they let you.
Yeah, that's what happened.
I did send an email, though, to co-sign.
Ryan had to send the email.
Yeah. But it started with the impersonation.
I said, I can't get a hold of my daughter. Would you mind having her call me? And then Charlie called me.
And this was because school was technically over and they were watching movies and she was like having fear of missing out because we were together.
To be fair, it's happened one time.
Yeah.
That Ryan knows of.
We'll leave it at that.
Okay.
All right.
Ready? I should have given you more.
I know.
I could have done like a tactical thing here and filled your cup more.
Yeah.
Oh. You're a jerk. Kylie claims she can't sing. Can you confirm that's not true? That's a lot of negatives there.
Absolutely false. In fact, Kylie is a recording artist.
You're
selling
such a butthole.
Millions of copies of her
You're such a butthole.
original. Not that she wrote the song, but it was an original.
It was written by Beeve.
Christmas song that she sang a duet with Jason. And your children claim it's not you.
They do, because it doesn't sound like me, because they auto-tuned it so hard. Shout out to Nick
Can you sing a verse of it for
Nope,
us?
I can't. Next, here we go. Oh God, that's bad. You're mean.
There we go.
Jump.
That was even holding the cards. So
I know.
You're welcome. Ooh, what is Kylie's most toxic trait? Where shall I begin?
Oh no.
Well, should I start with the most obvious one?
Sure.
She doesn't think she's famous.
Because I'm not. That's easy.
Yeah, and we will go places, and
I'm fine.
She should have security, or but she's so kind and remembers people who we've met over and over again, and it's a joy to see you take on celebrity, Kylie.
Which I am.
But that is why she did have her performance evaluation that required her to change her role from senior event consultant to Eagles Autism Ambassador.
They decided that when I needed a security person dedicated to me at the Eagles Autism Challenge, that it was no longer cost effective to have me there as trying to get a job done.
But even though you hate to admit it, like, I feel like you're one of those people, like, the right person got famous because you use your platform for good, women in sports. Obviously, you continuously show up as volunteer number one for the Eagles Autism Foundation going into our 10th year.
I can't let anybody take my spot on that.
Yeah. No, it's been awesome to watch, except when, we're in situations that you might need a little support.
What's my other toxic trait?
It's really challenging when you get to a register and she tries to physically fight you to pay. So we will go to a place down here called Shore Break. Dana can confirm. And when we get to the line, we physically box people out and people around us are terrified.
Concerned.
And the person taking our money is like, I don't know
who to believe. I will tell you that if anyone else wants to play this game, or maybe you do this with your family members, because I also play this game with my father, and by game I mean serious and life-threatening competition. If you need to, you can always look at the person, the cashier, and tell them that the other person's card is stolen.
Yeah.
If you so choose. Okay, one more.
Okay. Oh, we're already filled. Look at
I
you.
did it. I'm on it. That was a tie.
Do we have a video replay?
I don't even know if that
I win because, as I said, I'm
have
in
the
charge.
Cards. Yep.
When is Jason going to let Kylie get the damn cat?
Ryan's actually not allowed to answer this. What we say on this show is that if you can't answer honestly, then you're not allowed to talk about it. So Ryan's not actually
I'm not going to lie.
I
have no comment.
Thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
saying that.
We've said nothing here. How has Kylie been like a sister to you? Well, first, she's been like a sister to me because we get confused for sisters.
All the time.
In fact, we were at a store down here a couple weeks ago and a woman came up to me and it was Kylie and I, my husband, Chuck, and Jason, and we're standing there and the woman comes right to me and she's like, "Can I get a photo with your husband?" And I was like, "Oh my God, sure, Chuck would love a photo." And she's like, "What?" And I was like, "Chuck would love a photo with you." And Jason's like smirking because he thinks it's funny. And I was like, "I'm not Kylie. My husband is Chuck. Do you mean Kylie?" And she's like, "Are you guys sisters?" And I was like, "Well, we get it all the time, but we're not. We must just like give that vibe off." But no, as far as like sentimentally, how has Kylie been like a sister to me? Just consistently shows up for me. As I mentioned, like she's continued, her life has gotten bigger. It's probably a good way to put it. With her having less control about circumstances that surround her. And regardless of that, she continues to show up. The fact that we're doing this event for the 6th year. And I mean, how many people can raise $1 million in 48 hours? Like she carries us on her back here. And what she is to my girls is something that, you can't replace. I have sisters, I have nieces, I have a nephew. He's the prince. But I get this chosen family here with Kylie, and it's been an amazing journey so far.
Now, because it's an NGL episode and you're my guest, I need you to tell me what's your best mom advice you've ever gotten.
So it's not sleep while the baby's sleeping. That it's not
silly.
That. No.
Silly.
I mean, I think like the best mom advice is just to like, I don't know, don't let kids, like, being a mom is the greatest gift I've ever been given. But I think having kids, it allowed to serve as a motivation for me to build a career and to serve a community. And I think bringing them along on my journey with me is probably the best advice that I've been given. Because as a working mom, you feel sometimes you're making a choice to either, be with your kids and show up for whatever expectation they have, or to do your job really well. And I think as women, we have to contemplate that a lot. But I feel like for me, I've had the privilege of building 2 organizations. And I think one of the things I tell my team, even because I've learned it, is if you can share these experiences with your family, and my kids get to come and volunteer, which they'll be volunteering throughout, the next 2 days. When I have to maybe miss something, they understand, because from a young age, they were like, well, my mom's helping people. And so that's where, if you have opportunities to blend your family into your passions and most importantly, your career, I think it just makes life so much easier when you have to make those choices. This year, my daughter, Charlie, had her junior prom the same night as the Eagles Autism Challenge kickoff party. So I made Chuck drive her to the stadium
Chuck.
So I could dress her and have that experience with her in the stadium bathroom, and then send her off to her prom date. And she FaceTimed me to meet him. And that's what it's all about, right? So having, not being afraid of blending and overachieving in both of those areas, being a mom and working.
Now, I cannot thank you enough for coming on. I cannot thank you enough for the work that you've done. You have, like you were saying, you started your work with the autism community at the Kinney Center, but then you continued it when Jeffrey Lurie brought you back to really bring his vision to life on making sure that he was leaving a legacy here in Philadelphia and really touching all corners of the world with the work that you guys are doing in autism and the work that you're supporting. I cannot thank you enough for letting me come along for the ride and being the tiniest part of EAF, and also for letting me enjoy your family and getting to enjoy life together. And it has been the absolute best. And I'm so glad that Jeffrey wanted to do this, because it would not have ended up
I was going to say, should
friendship.
We toast to Jeffrey for
Honestly,
bringing us
maybe.
together? I mean, the fact that he was bold enough to use this organization with the best fans in the world to bring people together to raise $56 million at this point, that's truly changing people's lives and best fan experience from an inclusion standpoint, neurodiverse employment program. So maybe we just, shout out Jeffrey.
Seriously. You guys can donate to the event and help us on our 48-hour journey by watching this episode, checking the link in the description, and donating. Yep. I'm telling you, even $5 makes a difference. It moves us even closer towards our goal. We need to make sure that we make over $1 million. This is year 6, and every single year we have beat the previous year's total. So don't let us drop.
We're competitive.
We can't. We're so competitive. We're so competitive.
Yeah.
So let's make it happen. I know the real ones can help us out. Absolutely. I have faith. You can find even more clips from my longer conversation with Jason and Ryan on my YouTube channel on More Shit Monday. We'll be back next week with a brand new, very French, very magical episode of Not Gonna Lie. Follow us on social media at NGL with Kylie for clips throughout the week. Listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcast. Not Gonna Lie is a Wave original brought to you by Allstate. Thanks again to the real ones for tuning in.
Wave.